And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's Johnny Dunn, and we are back with another one. Today, epic VeVe live stream. Today we have the first appearance of Chucky. This is going to be pretty interesting because, like I said in the last live stream, we already know that we're getting an airdrop in this one. So it's a little bit different than most drops. How's everyone doing today? We got Sugar Shane in the building. How we doing, fam? Got ads coming up already. The pals, how we doing, fam? Here, yeah, let's take a look at the drop today. In about 30 minutes here, we got the first appearance of Chucky in digital format, guys. Now, a little bit more additions than people probably expected. But I still think, because it's Halloween, because it's the season right now, it's a Halloween theme. I think eventually it will sell out. I just don't think it's going to sell out in seconds. That's kind of my prediction on this one. I think it's going to do a little bit better than I would say majority anticipate, but not too crazy, obviously. I think this is just going to be a fun one. Meaning, like, you got to be able to decipher what's going to be like a crazy one, and then, what's going to be kind of like a fun one to collect. And I think that's this one right here because, it's nothing, too scarce, but it's also, it's kind of like mid-range, I would say. We got 2 editions. We got one in the box here. This is called Good Guy Doll Box. We got a $40 list price here. 6,666 editions. The Uncommon. And this is a blind box. And then we have Evil Chucky. I think this one's going to do, obviously, the best one here. This is the ultra rare. There are only 3,666 editions here. So, I mean, I think this is going to do pretty decent. Obviously, this is going to be the one most people target, but if you do collect them both, this is what's a little bit different about this drop. They're letting us know that we're getting an airdrop here about a week later. The secret rare. So, I think that's pretty cool. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys going for this drop? Are you guys skipping it? What's going on here, guys? We got Child's Play 2 here. Chucky's back. I mean, Chucky's pretty popular, Chucky's been around for a while now. $40 list price, 6,000 editions. Uncommon. And like I said, this is a blind box. This is not like an old school drop where you get to pick and choose. Going on the shades this week. Getting back to the OG Shades Day. We got $40 list price. I figure, going to Cali, got to start preparing with some sunglasses out there because, man, it's getting cold here in Jersey. So we got the ultra rare here. This is honestly the one that I would want in the blind box. This is the ultra rare. 3,666 editions. I mean, $40. I think this is definitely going to go above retail. Because this is, especially around holiday, Halloween. That's the one that everyone's going to want to show off in AR, I think. And then if you get them both, obviously you get the airdrop here. Okay, collection in the building. How we doing, Kay? Okay, are you going to be going to Anaheim? I feel like every content creator is going to Anaheim. Unbelievable. Anthony, how we doing? When we have millions of users, everything will be scarce. We were just too early. Yeah, honestly, Anthony, that's exactly how it is. Honestly, it's just so cliche that people don't want to hear that, especially being in like a year or 2 years in. I say it all the time in my live streams, but honestly, that's why a lot of people FUD because they've been hearing it for a year. They don't want to hear the same thing, but it's the truth, We're so early in the digital collecting space. I always equate it to music. Like, back when, physical CDs, we were listening to, like, the Walkman. And right before that digital music streaming really took off, that was looked at as a fad. That was looked at as like, that's not going to last. People want that tangible item to listen to. And it took a couple years. That's the thing. We're living in the moment, so we wanted to just pop. And it did kind of pop early on, but that was just because of so many different things at once. You know, the hype cycle of NFTs. And Gary Vee's always talked about this moment. If you guys are familiar with Gary Vee, he's always talked about how, you know, there will be a bubble bursting in NFTs. But after that bubble bursts, the strongest platforms are going to survive and thrive. And it's going to be the ones based around IP. Like, he's always said that. So, it's just unbelievable to see kind of all that kind of play out in real time. Because that's the moment that we're living in right now. Kay says, my portable CD player was my life. 100%. 100%. Man, those are the days. We have to land both to get the airdrop. Honestly, I don't know, JL. I still don't know. I got to clarify this. Let me clarify it right now. Because I'll bring it up again. You guys tell me. I'll read it for you. Here's your friend to the end. This adorably unsettling poster will be airdropped to holders of both Chucky digital collectibles. It will be airdropped to holders of both Chucky digital collectibles. So, I feel like you can interpret it that any way. So let me just find out for sure. Yeah, honestly, you could really say it both ways. What up, Kent Dub? How we doing, fam? Johnny, what's up, fam? Bro, did you do that legend move on the golf course yesterday? Alien. Dude, oh my god, yeah. I'll talk about that in a little bit, guys. I landed the legendary Superman 1 comic. I still can't believe that. I have it listed for like 40K right now. Unbelievable, man. Honestly, it was I can't wait to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it because people told me not to. Because they're like, dude, people are going to get pissed. I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep rubbing it in people's face because I feel bad, honestly, because like people should, they're probably like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go into details on it, but I feel so bad almost because it's like, dang, so many people did so much to prepare for it, and I kind of just winged it last second and I got it. Oh my gosh. Hope everyone's doing well. Wow, you got your first snow yesterday in Colorado? Oh my gosh. I hope snow does not come for a while. We're actually having some nice days over here in Jersey still. It's probably like the last couple weeks, to be honest. Wow, let's go. Everyone's going to Cali. Oh my gosh, let's go. I'm actually hyped. Like, I used to like just avoid planes, but for the first time, I'm like really excited about this to meet everybody. So Cal, how we doing, fam? 237 right now. I'm actually not going for this drop, to be honest, guys. But I think I am gonna pick up probably one of them. Probably the regular Chucky eventually. I'm probably eventually gonna get this one right here. Just for the showroom. Because like some of my collection is based on like, wow, this is a really valuable piece. Or this is a really meaningful piece. Or I just want this for my showroom. And that's kind of like this piece for me right now. Because I've always said for me, like I've been always trying to build a showroom to where eventually I could charge like a $1 admission fee or something like that to see the entire showroom. And so if I could have, you know, just, you know, some legendary pieces in there, I feel like that'd be pretty solid for me. Thanks for the speedy reply. Yeah, you need both. You need both for the airdrop. Confirmed. Man, appreciate it, Kent. And that's the thing, like, I don't even know what the floor is right now with the legendary. Does anyone know? Greeting, legend. So, Cal, homie, how we doing, fam? How we doing? How you living over there? Trying to manifest that weather with the shades on. Hey, Mr. Champ, how we doing? How we doing, fam? I had to throw on a red polo today. I mean, come on, Phillies. Phillies are going to win the first game, and we might lose the second, but we're winning the World Series. Luke, how we doing, fam? I think this drop will sell out just because, like, it's going to be Halloween themed, but it's not going to sell out, like, instantly, is what I'm saying. Like, you're probably going to be able to take your time a little bit and get it. But I could be wrong. So if you want Chucky and you're going for the drop, I would try to go for it. But, again, nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, of course. But, I mean, you know, if you want a low min or something like that, it's not a bad idea. But, and if you want the airdrop too, I mean, you're going to need both, so. Yep, you need both. Confirm, K. You're right. You're right. Hope that answers that question, JL. Then we got another drop coming up, and these are the Disney villains. This is October 12th here. Now, these may look like little kid things, and they might be. They might be in a game. Who knows, right? In the future. But sometimes they sneak little first appearances of some big characters in these. They did last time. The common 7,500 editions here. And again, this one has sound here. These look like they're going to be in some kind of game. Uncommon, 4,500 editions here. $20 list price for them all, so they're all blind boxes. I think one said it was animated, no? Or just a sound. I guess it didn't say animated. The rare here, 3,500 editions. The Evil Queen. $2,500 ultra rare. All right. Does anyone have the Villains Series 1? Let's check out on the market, see what they're going for. You know what we need? We need some, It's Wonderful music. Ah, here it is.
This is the quick story of how I became a millionaire. Only millionaire. Charge stars soaring, crypto to a Lambo, it's a foreign. I've been all around the VeVe verse, we've been touring. FOMO, fear, missing
Is this the same price? Let's go. Case Holden Series 1. I would agree. Definitely long hold. 100%. Yeah. There's another. Yeah, it's definitely a. That's what a lot of people were saying when the first ones came out, and I definitely agree. Just makes sense that it's gonna be gamified, you know? James said, what movie set you come from? The Akomi documentary. It's gonna be one in Cali, I'll tell you that. How we doing, Luke? Man, is anyone else in the chat going to California? And if so, how long is everybody's flight? Ready player one, run it up. Or is anybody taking a road trip? I thought about taking a road trip too. I'm kind of thinking about switching to a road trip, but I'm just gonna fly. It's too late now. I booked the tickets. $247. Like, I just want to see if it sells out. I think it will eventually sell out. Like, I think it, just because it's like, it's Halloween theme, you know? People are going to want that, probably. But I don't think it's going to be in a second and a minute. It may take maybe the day, like a couple hours. I don't know. A couple minutes, like, probably in a day. Up to we have till Halloween. I bet it sells out before Halloween. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Let's get some votes going. You think it sells out before? I don't really know. I really don't know about this. I don't have a strong feeling. Because it's weird, you know? Sometimes it can go either way. Usually I have a pretty good pulse on it, but I'm going to say I'm leaning probably not.
This is the quick story of how I became a millionaire.
Cheapest way was to stop in Vegas on the way there, so I have a 2-hour delay. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. Sneezing. I think "Owe Me a Millionaire" is my favorite song, to be honest. I gotta put on Gary V. Let's go. Yeah, a couple hours is a good guess, Kent. Yeah, Mrs. J. Kill. Let me turn this down a little bit. Man, as soon as Chucky dropped, I was like, J Kill, Mrs. J Kill. I was like, wow. He called it. You guys called that. I thought of you guys right away. That's the thing too. Like people love Chucky, right? Like I was thinking of Biscuits' Chucky collection, and it's like, you know, a lot of people are gonna go for this. People love Chucky. You know, big following, popular, especially around Halloween. People are gonna want a low mint, especially when we can start showing off the low mints too. I know that's a little bit of ways. We got my collectibles in the house, my guy, man. How's it going, brother? Yeah, we gotta link up this week. Let me know. Reach out to me, brother. Let me know when you're free. We'll set up. We'll set up something. 30-hour trip. Whoo! Man. John. How come you were ghosting many months? Bear market? What's your ball value currently? I'm down bad, but still hodling. How we doing, John? Shout out to you for reaching out. I was just going through some things. I'm all good, brother. Appreciate you reaching out. I just need some time to get my mind right. I'm still up from my from what I put in, but definitely down from my all-time highs. That's for sure. I mean, at the peak, man. At the peak, I had a $500,000 collection. How crazy is that? Honestly, I still believe, like, that's why I love the big IP stuff, just because, you know, I've always said to myself that I'm long holding it, because at the end of the day, I never wanted to sell my collection. Like, I still have the comments from, like, I think it was, like, March 5th, maybe? Something crazy to where it's, like, I don't want to sell anything. I just want to be able to earn, like, a passive income, basically, like, an admission fee, to have people come in and view the big collection. So that way, you know, you're not enticed to sell your collection. You know, you want to be able to keep your collection. That's the point of collecting. So I think, and they have said before, that's like in the works of the VeVeverse, to where, you know, the master collectors are going to be able to have an admission fee. Let me turn that down a little bit. So that's always been my goal. But yeah, man, so I've always said I didn't want to short term try to time the market, but shout out to everyone who did. And sorry to hear that you're down too, my man. But you know, if you got the things that you really like to collect and you believe in for the long haul, everything's down right now. The whole economy, all stocks, everything, you know. So either the world ends or things do eventually recover, and I don't think the world's ending. I mean, you know, who knows though. But obviously things will recover, but it's just gonna take time, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm not financial advice. Season 3 OG in the house. How we doing, fam? A lot of times they sneak these, you know, popular characters, you know, first appearances of them in these type of collectibles. See, that's the thing. A lot of people are terrified of Chucky. Yeah, exactly, Kent. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Like, I do want one for my showroom, but I'm just going to wait a little bit and grab one. Yeah, I saw that, Mrs. J. Kill. That's amazing. I think it was J. Kill who was showing me that. Hey, appreciate that, Frank. I'll talk about that for just a moment again today. Maybe I won't. Yeah, maybe I won't. Unbelievable. Hey, appreciate that, brother. I got so lucky, man. I feel like they kind of... I don't know if they have control over that or not, but I guess not. I guess it's just random, right? Maybe they want me to start covering YouTube videos on it. So that's the thing, right? The first one had 6,000 editions for the almost 7,000 for the ultra rare. Oh, I'll tell you the story real quick. We got 5 minutes to the drop if anyone's going for it. Okay, it was the craziest day of my life, honestly. It really was the craziest day. I got so lucky. I don't want to tell it because everybody was prepared, and like it was like the worst story for them, and it just happened so easily for me. And it's like, of course, of all people, right? It's like, wow. Dude, I appreciate that, Jay. It was really crazy, honestly. So many things happened. Not anymore. It's still, honestly, pretty solid, honestly. Like, it's a lot more than what I put in. Yeah, 3 minutes. You guys are the best. That's the other thing. I got to get a third top again. Especially because I rapped about it. Still got 2 Nightwing. Like a lot of things, like I'm not selling. Like they mean too much to me. Like that Nightwing, like the 2 Nightwing. Like I feel bad. Maybe people. I hope nobody ever gets a collectible because I get it. Like I said, guys, I'm not giving financial advice. Like I've always wanted to long hold my collectibles. Let's go, emoji. Can you go for it on the web app? Emoji can spit. One minute. This song just puts you in the VeVe verse, man. I'm telling you. I saw this. 50 seconds, y'all. Who's drinking coffee? Man, alright, so if anyone's joined the stream and who didn't join last stream, first night I'm getting to LAX, and then I'm going to a house and staying with Kyle Wilson, Cavell, Hello K, and Chris Coffey. 15 seconds, fam. Do you think it sells out? Detail on Chucky's gonna look really good, I bet. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Chucky's legendary. Like, I'll definitely probably add this in the showroom at some point. Just have it like tucked in the corner or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. We'll probably do some kind of live stream or something. And then the second night, Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna be staying in the same hotel as Sean from Comics and Crypto, and I think Cherry Charts is staying there too. So it's gonna be an action-packed weekend. It's gonna be a great time. Let's see what's going down here. Think it's in the market yet? $80. Let's go. 32. So it starts out above retail. Well, actually, it's not below. I thought it was 30. It's a little bit below retail. I mean, Chucky's pretty popular. I wouldn't be surprised in a bull market that does, you know, pretty solid. A couple hundred, a few $100, 500. Because you got to think too. I'm thinking of showrooms, and people are gonna have showrooms that are all kinds of like themes and Halloween themes. I'm thinking of like a J Kill, Mrs. J Kill showroom, because those, you know, they're massive collectors too. So at some point when we have like Freddy, Jason, you know, they're gonna have probably showrooms that are Halloween themed. So let's put on Gary Vee again. And I'll throw on shout out Gammaverse. Haven't heard from him in a while. Hope he's all doing well. He kills that one, so I'll be back. I think it might stay around just like above retail. I mean, what's retail? 40, right? Not 30? Yeah, I could see, like, you know, when markets recover eventually, getting close to 500. First appearances, I mean, it's a whole new format. So, like, long term, too, these will do really well. any first appearances of big characters because I mean, there's what only technically 3,000, right? Yeah, it's gonna actually do really well. Maybe even close to 1,000 eventually. Long term, not financial advice. Yeah, house hopping. Well, that's the thing. Well, Sean got he got the room before he even had a house to stay at or anything. So I was like, yeah, definitely, dude. I appreciate that. So my Saturday and Sunday night or Friday Saturday night was planned and booked, and then everyone's like, yo, just go, just just get there the 17th, and we have a house, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta figure out who it is. Whose house it actually is. But Kyle knows him, or I think Cavell. I'm pretty sure Kyle knows him because I was talking to Kyle about it. And so I think it's going to be a great time. And so I'm going to offer to pay him too, something, just for even willing to do that. For having me, food. Because I appreciate that, It just adds to another chapter of this documentary that's being recorded. Man, I really do see there being a documentary one day. Wow, yeah, the monsters, wow. Like the old school? Yeah, there's only 6,000 of these. And this is the 30th? I could see them dropping something crazy on Halloween. Maybe not. Like a surprise. Like a secret rare. Wow, what did they do? Think that's possible? A secret rare on Halloween? Wow, he called it. We were at all-time high. That's hilarious. Anyone a Phillies fan? Chucky's at 52 right now. I don't know why my speakers do that.
Soon as my flight lands, blue water, white sand, sitting shoreside with the whole fam.
Like, if you think about it, I always look at the golden moments because it's like one of my favorite sets. I was so happy. A lot of people were like disappointed when it was completed. I was happy because I never thought I'd be able to finish it. I'll tell you guys something I don't have still that I'm about to buy. Well, not that I'm about to buy, but it's something that I'm probably gonna. Where is it? Oh, the secret rare Goofy. It's the only one I don't. Oh, the only one I didn't really buy yet. That I was planning to buy 190 right now. Actually went up a little bit. It was like 170. Where's Todd at right now? Wow, I might buy my Rizzo. My goal is always to get my third top back though, so that's probably gonna be. Okay, how insane is that? It was like a relief. It was like a weight off my shoulders because that was like something on my mind. I was like, dang, if they do all of the ones that we thought they were gonna end up doing, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford all that. The whole Batman collection that I want, like, whew. Wow, really? Barely won 1K, okay. See, it's so... People don't want to hear it, but it's just so early in, like, the adoption of it still. And that's the part about being OG. You're early before, the wave. You know it's gonna be a collectible? The very first Apple AR glasses that come out. It's gonna be like how the iPhone 1 was. What else we got here? This is really what I want to talk about right here. A little new announcement here. Got a little good old costume contest from VeVe. Dress up as your favorite VeVe collectible or character in theme with a storyline. Example. Robin costume with Batman collectible for your chance to win a VeVe collectible prize pack. Submit via Twitter or IG using VeVe Halloween. That's pretty cool. So the submissions are open right now. Voting begins Let me share the screen. I like this idea. We got a VeVe Halloween costume. So basically, you just hashtag VeVe Halloween. Some examples like Robin costume with Batman collectible. I like the idea. Voting begins Friday, October 28th. Voting ends Monday, the 31st. Using the AR feature, pose in costume with your chosen VeVe digital collectible. Submit your pic or video to Twitter or IG using VeVe Halloween. Here's the official rules. VeVe Halloween Contest 2022. Official rules. Dress up as your favorite VeVe digital collectible or character in theme with a character storyline. Acceptable submissions. Example, Loki costume with Loki's Scepter digital collectible. Robin costume with Batman digital collectible. The Incredibles costume with Edna Mode digital collectible. Let's go Edna Mode. Shout out APB. He's going down this week of fantasy. That's another thing I'm going to cover in this live stream, I think. I'm going to go over my fantasy football teams again. Decent start to the week, I would say. I'm in first place right now in the 14-man league. I'm pretty pumped about that league. Using the AR feature in the app, pose in your costume with your chosen VeVe digital collectible. Feel free to add music or combine multiple image or videos. I think I might enter this, honestly. It's going to be a fun one. I've been slowly getting back in my creative mode. I think some new music's coming soon. So this is probably why I'm into this right now, too. I bounce around from creative mode to competitive mode. It's insane. I realized that a little bit ago, and I was like, it's unbelievable. Number 4, to keep all entries fair, no special effects. That's because Metaverse Life is a beast. Shout out Metaverse Life. I think he's also staying in the Anaheim Hotel with Sean from Comics and Crypto. I'm excited to meet him as well. He's an amazing content creator, guys. If you guys aren't following him on Twitter, Instagram, Metaverse Life, unbelievable. Man, he just kills it. And it also says, or non-VeVe collectibles will be allowed. Number 5, enter by posting your image or video to Twitter or Instagram using hashtag VeVe Halloween, tagging VeVe Official in the caption. In order to ensure your entry shows in our gallery, your IG or Twitter account must be set to public. I was set on private for a while. Not a while, actually. It just was on private. Kind of recently. I think I just made it public again, though. For this reason. Only one entry per VeVe user will be accepted. Duplicate entries will be excluded. Submissions will be original and appropriate for all audiences. Yeah, obviously you can't have anything inappropriate. Top 3 winners will be decided based on community votes. Winners will be contacted privately via social media direct message. And if you don't answer in 48 hours, you forfeit the prize. And the next runner-up will be selected. This contest is open to all individuals globally who are at least 18 years of age, have a valid VeVe account, reside in an unrestricted country, and meet all requirements as spelled out in our terms and conditions below. And then it lists all the terms and conditions here. But I think it's going to be a pretty fun one here. Let me know in the chat. Is anyone going for that? My contacts are so dry. Willow Kid. I didn't even see that was Willow Kid. Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ! I was like blind right there. How you doing, Willow? My man, how you doing, fam? Hope all has been well, guy. What up, JD? Hope you're having a super blessed day, bro. Didn't go for today's drop, but wanted to tune in. You hit? I didn't even go for the drop, brother. I just wanted to kind of tune in. I kind of wanted to see if it would sell out. I thought, honestly, by like the end of the day, it would have a chance. Just because I thought like maybe Halloween. I thought it could sell out maybe before Halloween, but I didn't think it was gonna sell out right away type thing. I decided not to go for it. But I do decide that I am gonna pick it up though. Just because I want it in my showroom. It's one of those pieces where I'm not gonna like stack or anything like that. But I do think it's gonna go up in value eventually. Not financial advice, but over time, 3,000 editions for the one that's standing up. I don't think I'm gonna complete the set at all, but I did want the. I'll show you real quick. I am probably gonna pick this one up just for my showroom purposes, because I've always said I want like a collection to where if I can have an admission fee of like $1, $2, or even whatever the case is, right, to view the showroom, to walk in, interact with it, that's always been my long-term play. So that's just another piece that I think would go pretty well in the showroom. I mean, like, I feel like also it's important to also decide, like, or be at least aware of, which collectibles are kind of, like, for fun type thing, and then which ones are, like, a high-end collectible. And I think this is, a fun one, so I plan to pick it up a little bit later. Kay's excited for the costume party. What do you mean, SoCal, homie? Are you... Are you the one that I'm staying at? Are you the one? I'm not sure if this is you, brother. I think it is. If it is, nice to meet you, brother. I'm not sure. If it is, I gotta reach out to you, brother. Just let me know. I think Am I following you on Twitter? Or Instagram or whatever it is? Yes, sir. It is. Let's go, my man. Yo, I just want to say I appreciate you, brother. Because it's something that you didn't have to do. And so, it means a lot to me, man. So, I plan to at least, give you enough to at least... What it would be worth to stay a night, like, at a hotel or something like that. So... And your place looks really nice too, man. So awesome house, brother. But I just want to say, I appreciate that. What do you like to drink? I don't know. Hey, man, I'm not picky. I'm not picky at all, man. I'll drink whatever you got, bro. We're gonna have a great time, man. I think also, the chemistry between everybody is just gonna be electric. Like, man, it's gonna be one of those things where I'm not gonna want to book or come home with my plane ride home. I'm gonna be wanting to stay out in Cali the whole time, and especially, I'm like 99. Yeah, I'm gonna be staying at the hotel most likely Friday and Saturday, just because I already told Sean, and so I don't want to be like backing out on him type thing. So, but man, yeah, Thursday night we're gonna have a great time, bro. We'll probably be doing like a video or something, so I assume all of us together. Bunch of OGs in the house. But yeah, I'm not picky at all, man. We can drink whatever. Want to check out some things. There's no showroom yet. I usually don't use the web app. I'm more of a mobile, like, phone guy on the VeVe app. It's also just because I don't have a good computer. I have like a laptop that's not high power or anything like that. So it's not like I have a crazy setup or anything like that. If I did, then I would probably like the web app. I'd probably be on my computer a lot more. Where's my baby? And like this is one of those things where I only have one of these, and I think this is just a piece of history. Like this is when I only have one of these like historical things. I don't ever plan to sell it because, like I said, I'm in it for the long haul. So this is a showroom piece for me. This is something that people would probably pay, whatever, a gem or whatever the case is, to come and see a 1 of 1,000. First ever Marvel digital collectible, first ever Marvel NFT, Spider-Man first appearance. Like, this is legendary. This is such an iconic paragraph right here. Look at this. So all I did right there, if you want to try to get to this page, is click on this first appearance of Spider-Man. It can be any rarity, common through secret rare. Just scroll down. Click on series. It'll be like kind of highlighted like a link. Modern Marvel S1. Introducing Marvel's first NFT. Right there. Right there. That's history. Like, if you think of how big Marvel is, like, this is and just think of how early we are in the digital space, right? People are just starting right now to kind of get over the hurdle of understanding how you could verify ownership of something digital. It's going to take some time, but people are going to learn, just like they learned how digital music streaming is a lot better. In some cases, some people still like, the physical record or CD, and that's fine, It's kind of like physical collecting. There's still people that like that, and that'll never go away. But people are starting to understand the benefits, I should say, of the digital music streaming. You can now have millions and millions and billions of songs at any moment, anywhere you want. And it's the same thing with your collection now. The music industry got digitized. And right now we're living through the phase of the collecting industry getting digitized. That's how I look at it. A lot of things are being digitized. The Phillies playing tonight at 8 o'clock. Wow. First game of the series. Let me know in the chat who's winning game 1. I'm taking the Phils. Astros have not lost a game in the playoffs, period. And the Phillies won every first game of the series. I got the Phils tonight. I'm not taking a bet on it, at least as of now. But I would, I think the Phils are going to win. Hey, VeVe vibes now is now, man. I'm just trying to manifest that Cali weather right now. Trying to keep it on the warm side over here in Jersey because it's been pretty warm the last few days. Today was a little chilly, but I figure I'm going to Cali, I'm going to Anaheim. I got to start rocking the shades. Getting back in that vibe. So VeVe utility, everyone saves for free. Nah, man, I'm gonna pay you something, bro. I won't just stay for free, man. But I appreciate, man, everything. Just reaching out and be willing to do that. Because you're making a great time happen. You're making what's going to be a memory for life for me. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Willow Kim, my man. Yo, we'll talk a little bit more, man. And I'm glad you reached out to me. Anytime you ever want to, ask questions, talk, whatever. I got you always, brother. I always hit you back real. Definitely, man. Go Phils, baby. Ring the bell. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't go for the drop. I hope I answered that when you were here. Man, yeah. All right, so that legendary is crazy, man. I kind of don't want to talk about it because people will get upset, man. I hope not. Most of you guys understand how I hit it by now. Got so lucky. And the craziest thing is, I'll tell this part is that as soon as because I was using this as like a money making opportunity, basically. Like I believe in the project. Actually, it's one of the few NFT projects I actually believe in. Like to the point where I minted 2 cows. I don't have them anymore, but I actually plan to get one back just to long hold it. Um, but I do believe in the project. Like I believe in this comic book too. Um, like I've always said, I'm just gonna make VeVe content though. But you know, I've been in other. You know, I've had personal other NFTs. Um, and this is one where as soon as but like I wanted to use this as a money making opportunity. Like I'm long holding my collection on VeVe, so this chunk of change would do a lot for me right now, especially after those plane tickets and booking this trip. So 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 I was like, all right, as soon as I get this, I'm gonna just sell it. And so I got it. I saw the floor. I got in like super early. Everything was somehow amazing. I don't know how. I don't know how. Because like even at work, because I have like no connection at this golf course. And even for VeVe drops, I struggle big time at the place. Like I always talk about being an alien when I'm at my house here doing the VeVe drops, but I feel like human at the golf course. And so, but this drop, everything went so smooth, it was unbelievable. And like that never happens, ever happened before. And so I got it. I got in the market really early. I put it for $5,000, and then shout out to Secret Rare. Let me bring up his Twitter real quick. If you guys aren't following him, make sure you guys follow him. Because he's going to get back to making videos soon, too. And he's done a few of them. Shout out to My Collectibles if he's still streaming. Or if he's still on the stream right now. He did one with My Collectibles last stream. He did one with me. And then he did one with, I think, NFT Pirates and Comics and Crypto. And I don't know who that was. Oh, and my guy. Let's go. Oh, my guy Ryan. From the drop. Let's go. That's who the third person was. I forgot it was Ryan. Awesome. So, yeah. Definitely go follow Secret Rare. So, the moral of the story is, after I listed mine for 5K, Secret Rare reaches out to me, texts me, goes, yo, how'd you get the legendary? I was like, wait. I got the legendary? I was so busy at work. I didn't even realize my rarity. I didn't know how to check it. So I was like, I got one, and I listed it in the market. What do you mean I got the legendary? How can you see it? He's like, I see it listed. I was like, so I'm like, oh my god, delist. I tried delisting, and it said, sorry, declined. Someone already reserved it. I was like, no way. I was like, I just fumbled the bag. I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. And then I kept trying. Delist. Finally said, success, you delisted. I was like, wow. Because I want to, you know, I do believe in that. I do understand that Action Comics 1 is the FA, but like, if this one, you know, if this platform succeeds, I think that's going to be a great comic still. And once they add crypto, kind of similar to like how VeVe, you know, once they add crypto, I think it's going to add a lot of liquidity to the market. And to where, yeah, it's a bear market, and I could get, I mean, it turned $10K or $10 into $5K is solid. But, you know, I want at least $20K, I think, for it. Because I understand the value of it. And even that's a great deal, a 150. The first comic release drop, I should say. Because I know they already had the first comic, you know, that was airdropped to the cow holders. But I want a decent amount for it if I'm going to let it go. But I have it listed for 45K. Because I'm like, you know what, if it sells, then that's a huge come up for me. I can finally get my goal of Omi. Because I'm still trying to get Omi right now. I mean, I'm not in a super rush. But I do want it, you know, a bigger bag, big time. So that would help really get to my goal. Plus it would help, you know, just with the fam. And so we'll see what happens. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Pepe, I appreciate that. It was like a heart racing story day. Started from 5 in the morning because that's when I opened the tab to get into the website, which is crazy. Man, SoCal, I can't wait. You know, have you ever been to the East Coast? And how long have you been living out there for? Because, man, it's only going to be a night, and it's going to be a night to remember. Everyone's going to have so much fun each night to where it's like, dang. Which is like a little bit longer, like a week long. I'm thinking we'll have a lot of events probably next summer is what I'm thinking. If the world doesn't end. Just kidding. Hey, let's go, Willow. I mean, with mints and everything, it's probably like, I don't know. And it's interesting too. I didn't even have a chance to really dive into like how their rarity grading system is. Like I did a little bit. Like I know a little bit about it, but I don't know great detail. But this is next drop on Friday. Sunday, I'm sorry, not Friday. What am I talking about? Sunday. 30th of October. Like I said, they always sneak in little popular FAs. The Thorny Curse. And they all have sound again. Never smile at a crocodile. Evil Queen. Who needs heroes? I like the hair. When I was a little kid, I used to draw a lot. And I used to draw hair, and that's exactly the hair that I would draw on everybody. That's kind of why I liked Dragon Ball Z, because their hair was kind of like the same thing. So I would always draw like Dragon Ball Z figures. Shout out Miss Rose, because I know she's an artist too, and she draws Dragon Ball Z. Trying to get her to do an NFT project. Tell me that would not sell out. We'll all support it. Oh man, that is awesome. You've been all over the place. All so different too. Man, Boston's got to be. I always want to take a trip to Boston. I've never been to Boston before. Boston just has a lot of history to it. Like, and same with Philly. Like, you know, being from around this area, like I used to, when I was a kid, like I didn't realize, I didn't appreciate how much history was actually here in the city. I like here, and it's not. I don't live in Philly. I'm in South Jersey, but it's like right over the bridge. Just like around my area, I didn't really appreciate how much history was actually here. Jacksonville. I always want in Florida. I feel like Florida. I've always told myself I'm gonna live in Florida, Texas, or Cali. Like I need warm weather. Yeah. Cali's gotta be expensive, right? You know what I gotta do? I think Kyle. I was talking to Kyle, or Kyle put it in the text or something. He was like, I gotta up my tolerance. I was like, yeah, me too. I used to be a wild kid growing up, and ever since I like got older, I stopped really drinking that much. But I like to celebrate good times, and we're gonna have 3 good times in a row, 3 good nights. But when I'm drinking, I'm gonna be thinking I'm in my prime. And shout out to, or in my prime. Speaking of in my prime, let's go. So crazy when I made this song too. It was the night I did my first ever show. So the energy I brought was from that. I thought they did a really good job in the way this one looked. People always say, "Why do you only make VeVe content?" Because I'm like, VeVe's my baby. Like I found VeVe when there's 8,000 people here, and people were laughing at me for it. And it's like just to see where it's blossomed, to see what's been built. I'll probably add this to the showroom too. They did a really good job on that. If I start doing shows again, I might start doing some shows again. And that's also what I'm thinking about this plane, plane ride. I was thinking about in my mind, like just I'm traveling to go do a live show somewhere, cross country. I feel like Doc Ock is another amazing looking one. Like the animation on it, like that, it's a really good animation. I know people laughed at it first, like, oh, it's a fat whatever they want to call it. But I feel like the animation, they did an amazing job. I have two of these. I thought about just flipping one, but this is one where I think it will go crazy. Shout out to Pirates. Shout out to Sleeping Comics. Oh my gosh, I don't have my sleeping. If you're watching, my man, I'm rocking my Sleeping Comics hat to Decon, to Anaheim. I'm bringing it. I want to keep it in pristine condition, but I also want to be able to rock it, take pictures with it with you. So I think I'm bringing it. I know I'm bringing it. And I keep forgetting to wear it, but I'll wear it in my next live stream. It's a fresh hat. If anyone doesn't have one, I know they're feeling the FOMO. Yeah, this is going to be amazing in a bull market right here. Secret Rare, Miles Morales. I do not have one of these. 4,800. Private. Following. Private. Does anyone have one of these in the chat? I actually really like that it shows you like member sims, whatever. But yeah, I think Miles Morales is going to do really well. This is one that, popularity, scarcity, demand, it's got it all. So in the bull market, when things recover, this is definitely going to do really well. It was invisible. I know it doesn't look amazing right there in that. It's hard to see just because of the background and everything. But like when you take this out in AR, there's a bunch of photos of it that look amazing. You can see right through it. And this is the one that I actually went for this drop. This is one of the few that I actually could do at my house. I wasn't at work for this drop. And so I actually got the the drop. But again, I was at my house. I wasn't at work. It's hard for me to get these VeVe drops at work. That's why it was so funny that I got the other drop, because normally my connection's terrible. And everything just works so smooth. It blew my mind. It's crazy. But this is the one that I got. I actually got a really good mint. I have a 3-digit 270 mint, I think. Can I see the one I have in here? I know it's like one away from Claire. Shout out to Claire. Claire's an OG mod Discorder. Discorder. OG moderator in the Discord. Wow. Discorder. I guess that could be a word. But yeah, she does a lot for the community. And she's been here since day one. Always believed. Never wavered once. That's the thing, you know, you have a lot of people that, you know, come and go, and a lot of people that leave, and that's fine too, you know, everybody's, that's the thing, right? There's nothing wrong with, you know, going into other things and doing other stuff. It's just the people that, like, disrespect it, talk bad, it's like, you don't need to do that. That's why it was so great to see Dave and Dan get that award too, because it was like, wow, just them getting that recognition. So that's the one that I got right there, Miles Morales, and the hoodie season, baby. Mellow hoodie. I feel like I started that. Alright, fam, I'm going to be wrapping it up. Yo, that is hilarious. James, that is hilarious. Going on 8 years. Wow. That's really funny. Tito's got one. Good stuff, Tito's. I'll just do a recap. I don't think I'm logged into my ESPN stuff on my computer. I had Lamar and Andrews in my 14-man league. I'm projected to win by 51%, or I'm a 50% win favorite. Wow. I'm playing APB right now. It's 28-14. He had Fournette and the Buccaneers D. I got the Bills D. Then I'm playing Shaw from Comics and Crypto this week in the 8-man league. I had Mike Evans, and that was it. And he didn't play anyone yet. So Evans had a good game. 123 yards, 6 receptions, 18 fantasy points. He's still favored at 51% though. So kind of opposite in both leagues. Hey, appreciate that, SoCal. I'm gonna wrap this up right now anyway. I'm gonna get right back to you. Man, Anaheim's gonna be a movie, brother. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be, and that's my first in real life event too. I've never been able to go out and, you know, see the fam, any kind of Comic-Con, D-Con, anything like that. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. It's gonna be, everybody's gonna be live streaming, recording, doing videos, and, you know, we're all just gonna be enjoying the moment. So I appreciate you guys big time. I'm signing out today. It's your boy Johnny Dunn. We out, fam.